evening and welcome back to Black Tips Game Lounge. My name is Black Tiff and here we are on a beautiful Wednesday evening, getting ready to get on into this beautiful game called The Wandering Village again, people. So I hope everybody is ready to rock and roll, jump on this dinosaur's back, and set sail for adventure, people. So, as always, just want to thank all my new subscribers and followers to joining up. It's awesome to have you all here. Thank you for everybody who's been leaving comments, been sharing my videos around, and just been generally supporting me and the channel. And Helgi, who is not feeling too well, that is not here tonight. So she is still with us in fur, because there's probably like enough fur on here to make a small bit of the dog. So let's continue our adventure into this beautiful land. Last time we had some very, very close calls, like seriously close calls on the way through, you know. So, let's see. Well, every building has enough workers. Well, they should do. I can see I need some people to deal with the sick people. As return party brought back 3 knowledge. Beautiful. Oh, wow, we've got sick people everywhere. Oh, that's funny. It's just taking a nap. Yeah. This literally could not be worse. Well, that's alright. Hey, Flame and Booster, it's good to see both of you here. Welcome back to the Game Lounge. How's everybody doing this night? Fine evening, or whatever it is for you, wherever you are. Yeah, see, the toxicity is at high levels. If the Onbu can stand up, then yeah, we will be a little better. I am just gonna cast a quick eye around the map here. I'm looking for little funky bushes. Slightly blue in color, kind of tainting the soil around them. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Oh, we should have enough. You guys are doing what you need to do. You got that. Or get some compost out to you guys. We do not have compost. Never mind. Don't worry about the compost. You just do your stuff. Okay. That's the Onbu pharmacy. I want to open this one up again. I got 2 guys sick there. I'll take one off from here and one off from here, because we don't need that to be crazy. Boosted, what is this game about? Well, Boosted, this is a village building / management survival game. Things have gone wrong in the world, and they don't give us much of a backstory, but things have gone wrong in the world. And the elders of our village, the few who survived, has ventured out and they found this thing that's laying down here snoring like Helgi, called a Onbu. It's basically like a walking piece of earth. As you can see, it's 6 legs, a head, a tail, and then this massive rock upon its back. And we have been accepted by the thing to come and live on it, and we started a village here to move. But as you can see, we're kind of in a bad spot. Yeah, he's still not in the mood for me. But yes, we are trying to survive. There was something that went wrong. Like I said, it's not explicitly clear about what went wrong, but something went wrong. And we are now trying to live upon this Onbu and survive and manage our little town, which we're building here. It's a farm. You have to get water, which is from these things. We've got mushrooms that we're using to basically be able to make medicine from. You can make food with it. You've got berry bushes for food collecting. These are saltwater ones because there's a couple of biomes. So you've got jungle, forest, desert, another one, and ocean. It is all somewhere here in the Elder's notebook. So yeah, the conditions, yeah, desert, jungle, mountain, ocean. So yeah, deserts, low to basically no toxicity. But on the other hand, it is the humidity is extremely low, so you cannot get water from the atmosphere, which is how I get water. Hey, Asset, welcome back to the game. It's good to see you here with us. How you doing? So yes, very arid, dry, hot. So the only way to get water is basically by planting cacti and then using them as a crop to produce water. Jungles, on the other hand, full of resources. You can see only a few people still live there. The ground level, so if your Onbu sits down, yeah, super toxic, and that will get your people sick. It makes your Onbu sick, and you can actually have stuff sprouting on there, and you have those pollen storms, because that's basically what's taken over the world, is this like toxic fungus. Mountain areas, cold, plenty of resources, which is good. A lot of people living there, and it's generally pretty alright. Then you have the ocean one, which is pretty cool, but you have to be very, very careful when you're going through here. Because if you screw up here, you're really, really boned. Let's have a look. There's 6 idle. We have 6 unemployed. Kind of a lot of people unemployed. I don't think my doctors are really doing enough here. They're supposed to, like, heal people and go out and do stuff, but I'm just not seeing it. Really not seeing it. But yeah, then the rest of the game comes down to unemployed. Okay, so these guys are not unemployed, they're just idly standing by. Thought they were just doodling around. But, good dude taking a break from. Fair enough, man. Okay, Onbu wakes up. So as soon as he stands up, we should be off the toxic ground level and be able to move forward a little bit. And yeah, there's also research that you have to do. There's a lot in this game that needs your attention. I'm surprised that these guys are not ferrying. I'll switch you guys specifically to carriers. Being bored at work. Crazy. Okay, he's up and going. He's up and going. Problems here is we got that thing that's infected and darker. So we got 2 things here that's bad. But yes, that's the jungle. The pink is the mountains, and a tiny little yellow on the top of the map, that is actually the desert. Yeah, we just suffered through the ocean section. Yeah, water production is down at about 50% on these things. And yeah, we ran out of water. That really sucked. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. And like I said, it reminds me of a game called Banished, where it's basically you've been banished out of a big city. It's like a medieval survival game. You've been banished out, so you go and live in the middle of nowhere land, right? And with that said, you know, living out there, doing your thing, and now you have to start up a village right from scratch. and man, the absolute pain. Obviously it has 4 seasons, so you have to make sure that you have the right seasons for planting, right seasons for doing everything, as otherwise you are going to be badly screwed. I want to see where you're going. Yeah, you can actually follow them. The only thing I wish is when you are following them, that you could actually follow them a little closer. Turn this up a little bit for you guys. But yeah, that's the one thing I really do wish that you could do. I think you killed somebody in there. I need to get my Onbu pharmacy going as well, to be honest. Because I am seriously in need of getting the Onbu pharmacy to show interaction. Antidote 5. I actually love watching this. Because these guys, when they get ready, right? Yeah. It's a live thing. The Onbu is a living creature, my friend. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, this is going to be bad. Can you run, buddy? Yeah, see. That tiny thing that flies across, that's actually a dude in an air balloon. That's now going over to the mouth, and he is giving him an anti-viral medication, I suppose is one way to put it. Because you need to keep this thing alive. Where is it going? Well, you are just venturing. That is the real part of this, is you are just venturing. Where exactly you are going, that I cannot say, because I can only see this much of the map, and we're walking the single road, and then you'll come up to points where they fork up or down, and you have 2 paths to pick. But other than that, yeah, I can't really say more than that. But yeah, you kind of have to manage this dude that he doesn't do anything stupid. But okay, just pause time here for a moment. So these are the spores that will infect our zone. They will get people sick, people who go and burn them down. Because I don't have the upgraded equipment, because you can make these flamethrower things to basically remove the stuff. Oh, they still look okay. This is very dangerous to actually have it on top of one of my crop zones, because if the thing spreads, it will take out your crop, and especially down here where you have trees, you sometimes miss them, and they will actually start taking out most of the forest. And again, you're very heavily relying on your Onbu being an exceptional health. Yeah, I think we got all of that. There's one right in the middle of town. And yeah, if you leave them, they just keep spreading and bigger and bigger and bigger and nastier. Yeah, and all it takes is you to miss one of them. Because they don't give you a count how many there is. Helgi is just kind of doing her own thing, man. She's not been feeling super awesome today, so... I think she just wants to kind of chill. Do her thing. Get her out of that mess. But yes, as I was saying... Just park this here. Ooh, increase the movement speed of... We'll do that. We'll keep going. If we go health, Onbu health. So he is 48% hungry, so I can make my food as well. I've got an Onbu kitchen, and then I can basically like use a trebuchet and toss it into his mouth. Where you basically toss it past and you watch him like turn his mouth and just go chomp. He has tiredness as well, so he needs to sleep. And then he has poison level, and then overall happiness and health. If he dies, you're screwed. That's basically game over, done. Don't worry anymore. So, yeah, you constantly have to keep up with what's going on. They're like my beetroots, it's really too cold for them. But I have nothing else to plant, and there's research as well. That is because that's what always makes it fun, is that there's always something else to do in here. So the one thing I need to do is under farming. So I only got 2 knowledge. So knowledge you only get from certain places, and you need that knowledge to basically push over whatever you're doing. The tomatoes I would like to have, because you can see they are heat resistant and they grow quickly, but they require a lot of water. Obviously, I can plant wheat, but I really need windmill to grind it into flour, and then the flour can be baked into breads. But again, on the other hand, I can't do that because I need more knowledge, and I need 3 knowledge. Heal shrooms, that I'm actually very happy about. And this one actually needs to switch to heal shrooms. Thank you very much. And as you can see, they will only grow in the colder climates, so they're actually a perfect thing to grow for cold climates, not so much hot climates. So, a very relatively simple game, to be honest, but a lot of work. And I still got no compost, so I'm just going to go without. Got a compost worker there, and I've got one guy, and they're basically catching poo. Oh, that's like good. They built something to commemorate. That's cool. But yeah, now we need to kind of ask my friend to start running again. And yes, the thing is, you need to build... I suppose this is a play on how we need to look after nature, right? And that's what this really plays on, is this is your planet now. That little slice of rock is your everything. And we need to look after the Onbu. If the Onbu kicks it, we're all screwed. And they do talk about it in the game. I've done one where I've sent an expedition party out to go and find things, because you have these expedition parties that you can send to scavenge stuff. And they found one, and they said they found a dead Onbu there, and they didn't really want to hang around. And I'm like, well, that's really fair enough. Oh, we've got a storm here. Might damage some buildings. That is not a place we want to get as a settlement, because we can usually get some more people. And yes, you can't... Your population doesn't increase by any other method than recruiting people onto your space. This guy's still sick. Yeah, it's a really fun game. That's all I can really say. It's a really fun game. Oh, sweet, we got our first heal shrooms up here. That is great news. Heal shrooms are gonna be a turnaround for us. These things are mining because I'm basically filled up on water. Survival monument. Yeah, I think it should be built out here somewhere, because this is like kind of the spot that I'm setting aside for all this stuff. Quarry constructed, sweet. I need more people, so yeah. But that's a cool job, asset. Yeah. The other thing here, of course, is we need to make sure that we keep a good working relationship, again, with nature, the Onbu, so that we can tell her where we want to go and not go. I don't want to go up, because if you get your timing wrong, then that thing rolls through. I'd prefer to go onwards, but as you can see, because of all the stuff we've had issues with, he doesn't trust me. Hostility modifiers unlocked. Congrats, you have unlocked hostility modifiers. When starting a new game, you can now choose to take an additional challenge. So yeah, we will play this again at some point where it's crazy. The land dragon is awesome. I know, this thing is freaking cool. Okay, my heal shrooms are popping out. I think most people are starting to get healed now, because there's no sickness here, which is really nice. There's another unemployed, 8 general workers, 4 carriers, 81% total production, because we lose some on food quality and some on decoration, but we do have good food variety, and then housing is still problematic. But we're working on that, because all these things are houses that I've asked to be built. So, yeah. You guys are general workers. I'm going to take one off here because I want to start sending people to the quarry. I want to quarry off the stone here. And then the 2 mushroom fields can take over the central part. You don't reply right away. My TV to my kitchen making food. Nice. We need a pug smell emoji. Yeah, I think we do need a pug smell emoji. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Among the other thousands of things I was thinking about. But that is a very, very good point you have there. Okay, my health peoples are doing pretty good. I'm going to reduce them down to 1. Because everybody should now be good. Yeah, he evacuated his battles now. Normally you would not do a song and dance about a giant dinosaur relieving himself, but it actually is extremely important for him to do so that I can do what I need to do. I actually want to send you guys out again to... we need to get stuff going for everything else. These are the Onbu doctors, right? Now you can see the little thing fly off. We need to go to the Onbu pharmacy. The thing is, this... sorry, that's the kitchen. That's for him to have a little nom-nom. Extremely important as well. This is a filling food. So those are the 2 options you have. This is the Onbu pharmacy. Heal shrooms, because that makes health potions. So I need 60 of those to basically do what I need to do. As you can see, he's got his health around the outside. So I'm getting to the point where I need to start feeding him some health potion. Okay, one of the scavengers are back. Well, just 22 hours to that one. Whoa. There's people there, so you kind of want to go up there. Well, that thing comes down here anyway, so... You do not trust me. I cannot blame you, brother. I have had... I feel bad. Oh, ocean. Please pick thine way upwards, sir. I'm trying to do everything I can to build a good relationship with my friend here, but... I can fully understand that he doesn't want to trust me. We went through... He was almost dead. His hunger was at like 98%. So he was this close. So I basically used every last bit I had to do everything. Oh, there you go. Piece of food. Chomp. Oh, makes him happy. Man, I tried so many things. I was just trying to survive. That's all I was really trying to do. I was not trying to be a bloody hero. I was just trying to survive. Day 100. Nice. Yeah, it was just rough goings, really. But let's get... I need to cut things, but I also want to make it so it's only trees that I cut. Yeah, so you might not see it from up here, but anything that's in the dotted area will then get a little balloon. And that way you know that is something that's going to get cut down, which I actually find is a very, very effective way to let me know what we're cutting on. Although the sawmill should really just have more staffing. You get these big ones, and they are sort of your longer ones. He's not sure which way to go. Well, I can't advise him either. Well, either way, we're going to pick up somebody. I personally like to stay in the cold zone to go up. Pick up those guys, roll the guys in the water. Because once we're at the water, we're basically in the dry again. We might be... I don't know if we actually even have enough to really satisfy the needs here. I've built more water, and all my water places are basically at capacity. We've got 531 barrels in storage, now down to 29, of fresh water and 360 of salt water. I think I would go up to 380. So there's a lot there. I'm going to try and stay on the land for a little longer. I would prefer not to go out again. Okay, accepts my command, so that's kind of nice of him. No party available. We need to just kind of try and miss this. The ocean is nice, and there's definitely reasons why you want to hit the ocean. That's to get salt water, which you can then dry out to get salt and clean water. You can fish, and you can get kelp. Now, those things really do help you a lot, especially the kelp. That really does fulfill a lot of needs that you need. It's like these things, they will sit dormant, and I will actually build. It's tree-wise. Where are we? Farming. Resources. Fishery. So I can build fisheries, I just haven't built them yet. So let's go have a quick look. Fishery. There we go, fisheries. Of course, again, they will only build right on the outer edges of anything, so don't try anything else with them. Don't really want to waste that space. No squeezes. No, I can't squeeze that in there either. Squeeze that in there and I just have to build another road, I suppose. A good way to get food without having to rely on your normal things. Alright, build some more roads again. But that was not going to go all the way around. I will basically cut that thing off, but on the other hand, I don't want to cut that thing off because if you cut him off, our friend gets a little upset about it. He feels those ones, so you don't really want to... It comes back to that trust thing with him, and if you screw that up, yeah, you will lose his trust, that's for sure. That is 100% for sure. I think there's a slight more priority, although the houses should technically be my... I just don't know if we're having of wood and stone being brought in here. So let's see. We've got 2 unemployed. So put one in the stone cutter and one in the carpenter, or I call it just wood cutter. How far does this one go? It rolls pretty far, to be honest. I think we should just miss it. I might just try and give my man a little... Yeah, he's kind of tired, so... We're good, we're good. I need to stop him. And yes, you need to research those commands as well. Really important. Ooh. Let's pick him up. There we go. We got 5 new people on our village. That's a huge, 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 huge help. 5 more people. That basically fulfills putting all my other workers back on. So that's 1. There's 2 in there. That's 3 in there. We still need that doctor. Apparently there's still sick people out here. Looking at what's going on there. So we've got 2 still unemployed. The poo farms are doing their stuff. And yes, that stinky stuff you see, that's basically them telling you if you do anything in that zone, it's going to be nasty. Oh, please don't hate me for this. I'm going to leave it for now. I did really don't when I heard him. I can definitely send another guy to the quarry. And I will come up here to this. And... oh, we got 2 there. We'll make it 3. Then we have no unemployed people. And unlike Banished, for those of you who remembered me playing that, I made the small mistake. There you have to have a certain amount of your people unemployed, because those people are the ones carrying stuff. Here you build buildings and actually give them a job, so that's fine by me. We still have 1 doctor on. Yeah, we still got 1 on the payroll. How's our poo coming along? Not very well. Yeah, no, what a weird thing to say, but you actually need... you need the poo to turn into fertilizer, which increases your crop yields. So, poos are kind of important. Okay. Okay, buddy, now we need to be a race car. And just not get... oh, he's as far away as possible, so... I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt that we're not going to get caught here with our pants down. Because if you can see, that is the zone. Although I am going to give you the command to run. And again, you don't want to push him too far, because he will not like it. And he will actually get hurt from it. I just want to be clear of the danger zone which we are now in. That thing is moving kind of rapidly on us. But yeah, an amazing, amazing game. I love the art styles. I love the combination of art styles between the background, the Onbu and everything on it, and then the villagers walking around. Very, very different things, but all very, very good together. I'm striking my bed here. I'm stressed. Like, man, this game is very stressful. Last week was just stress. Last week was just... yeah, I don't have any hair left because it was that freaking stressful. I know you're exhausted, my friend. I know you're exhausted. Oh, that looks like food upcoming. Come on, get out of the danger zone, buddy. Yeah, he's going to fall asleep here if we don't kind of just... yeah, see, he's now going, well, I can't trust you to not screw me. I think we're going to make it possibly just out. Maybe. Oh, no. We didn't make it out. Oh, okay, so... repair all buildings. Press Gee. Okay. You didn't, like, tickle them. You literally flattened them. Ooh. That is super article. You're basically requesting me to rebuild these things from the ground up. Damn. He's tired, that's right. Bottom right corner, you guys can't see it. I'm checking on there. Tells me we have traveled 778.19 kilometers, and both of my parties are still out there. He also has this wandering spore cloud, which sucks. Ruined fort, that would be a good place to go and visit. And this, tasty looking stones. So, yeah, the Onbu is kind of hungry, but he can get a munch on there, so that means I don't have to feed him. So, that is actually very good. Okay, we're back to producing water. I wonder if there will be more technology for storing water, because I still feel like this is not enough water for my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms. 2 normal farms, 2 mushroom farms, and the herb farm up here. So yeah. But I need to get all the broken places back up and running first. Especially this one. If we can get that done, then I'll be happy days. And yeah, if you see random stuff here, I actually started building nice cities here. They were living all in tents, right? So I decided to upgrade them to these little fancy huts. And there is one more upgrade that I can research after this, but that's not to worry for now. Yeah, I know you guys are still moaning about that, and I really want to make a difference there and change it so you guys can get what you need. Got no water in here. I want to request more workers for that. Still a sick guy there. I said the doctor hasn't gotten to him yet. But yeah, my kitchen also, I need a more, I think I need a second kitchen actually. So I can really get things going here. But yeah, for those that don't know the buildings, this is a pantry, so you can store 50 of each type of food item. These are water tanks, store 100 fresh, 100 salt. These are the air wells, that's how I collect water. Except I have a modifier on them to automatically collect water, so I don't have to have people working in there. This, of course, is my farm. I'm not getting much compost in here. Compost has been a real pain for me, so I'll just go without. Composting is done here, so you get poo collected from our friend, and these guys can take the raw poo and then turn it into other things. Composted, so mushroom farms, yeah, self-explanatory. Quarries, I finally actually managed to do quarry stuff, so you can quarry out those. They are 200 resources, the same as when this one gets fixed. Again, the sawmill, that then gives me the giant trunk, which is again 200. There's my feeding trebuchet, but you can also feed them Onbu feed, the filling feed, something to make them constipated, or something to make them basically have diarrhea. Not very nice, but there we are. Okay, sending a party out to the village. There might still be people living there, may not be, but we should hopefully find at least one, two, I said 1, 2, 3, but that sounds weird. the number 1 up to 3 people in there. If you're lucky, 5. I've never found more than that. And my doctor needs to stop doodling. Yeah, that's what I mean about the different art styles. If you get really down here, and you see their art style compared to, you know, village, the bushes. The fact that you can, you know, scroll right up to the edge and then really look over it, which is cool. You can't look left and right, but you can jack that thing up and down. So very, very beautiful, very peaceful. But yeah, the more you play it, the more pain you unlock, and the harder you can set the game. And this game has a pretty steep gradient. But that's when you really need to know, okay, I need to build this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. So no matter what happens, I can survive. If you don't, then you kind of go up that land of screwage. These guys are ferrying back all the herbs down to here now, by the way. Which actually makes me want to move this thing all the way out. It's just I put it there so it could be close to the doctors. And this is the granary, so that's the same as the other, as this, the pantry. But this is the upgrade version, and it can store 200 of each. Because that's another pain. If you don't have enough stuff, you just can't leave stuff there. Well done, you've taught you all you know. Keep an eye on the process from afar. Right? I didn't really. Keep playing. The tutorial will continue. Okay. Priority tools, destruction, research. I really should have read that, what I was doing. Did do something. Let me rewind on my phone. Because I monitor the streams on my phone. In case things go bad. Which they do sometimes. I promise, I think that thing is going to show up right behind where I don't need it to. That's alright. I'll figure out later how to end this thing. Keep playing, tutorial will continue. Well, you can actually come and have a look at this. But for now, let's just focus on where we are at. Got one free scavenging party, and they can head up the fort. You will sometimes find people living in there. They're usually not hostile to you too. Not that they'll, like, you know, come and kill you or anything. Okay, that's all repaired up. I want to try. Rolling edge off. Tutorial off. Why? There we go. The tutorial is now finished. Now we're just into a normal game. That's kind of nice. They step you through all this thing, and then you get into the normal game, and then obviously you can play as many games as you want to thereafter. But 5 idle is not very cool. How much? We're consuming 140 and we're producing 93, so we are not quite living up to what we need to. But it should keep getting better as the people are more and more happier, by the way. I feel like they're kind of happy at the moment. The housing quality, that's still a little down. Food quality is apparently really bad, and that's what's main upsetness. And then the decorations aren't enough. So I'm just going to... Oh, it was, wow, that's cool. There. One here. And yes, you can't put the same type of stuff like over and over and over. These people are pretty picky too, by the way. They want different. They want different all the time, so... yeah, I'm just building... Do what I know might actually work here for my guys. Just try and make it nice for them, right? I would like to live in a nice neighborhood, so these people are much the same. They want to live in a nice neighborhood too. Problem is that you might have stuff where it's too far out, so... That's there. When this thing is done, then that will take it. Although it's basically grabbed all my iron, and glass production for me is still a very, very far off thing, so... But yeah, if I can get these houses built, then I should actually be fine. I need 10 more houses, and it's 6... Yes, it's 6 per thing. We still have sick people here. The doctor's still awake. I think he's still waiting for more medicine. Ah, that's right. I can also do this now. So placebo. Doctors employ this building to treat patients without using it, but there's still a chance. Yeah, I love that. There's a 10% chance that the dude just dies immediately. Yeah. I don't have enough knowledge again. Hoo-hoo. It's time we open up this bad boy. Big baskets. I've got 0 knowledge. Yeah, no. Not a good place to be. Knowledge is one of those things that I desperately need. I gotta make black pudding. So now I have a blood extractor. And my options for research are highly limited. So we said. Okay. Blood extractor. Say, every hunger and slightly, and it's trust in you. It's like I want to use it, but on the other hand, it kind of upsets the thing to the point where it might die. The bile extractor. Reduces health and trust in you. And it makes pollution, which is nasty. But there's some stuff that you do need it for, so... Wow. Can't build it anywhere. Where would you normally build this? Oh. The only place you can build it is literally right in the center of town. Wow. You can see that's the only place on the map where nothing going on. Well, that takes on my mushroom storage thing there. Can't build it there, it has to be. Yeah, I'll need to build a little storage hut here again. I have this here really as like a little, you know, lazy backup to all my stuff. What I need to extract. If they have a lot of people severely sick here, I don't know what's going on, why we have so many. Yeah, it's because we are in a medium danger zone, so. Yes. We get 3 people, nice. So I can basically put these people back that I grabbed. That's actually excellent news. My buddy here needs to get the hell up. Buddy. Can we please not sleep here? It's really bad. Yeah, let's go and send a party to that. We're about to pick some more people up again, so that is going to be excellent. You guys are doing nice here. Is that gold? That is another fishery. Doing the best. Everybody is idle. Onbu, she walks. Right. Often need to move that thing closer to this side somewhere. We kind of don't want to squash everything up on one end of the thing. That'd just be kind of easier if the doctor was closer to that. Although they should just be storing. Yeah, see, there's 30 there. If they want something, they should just go up and down, up and down, up and down. Not walk. That's alright. Doesn't really bother me too much. On the other hand, it's just one of those things. Okay, nice. They're basically moving everything over to that side. Okay, now to build the bile extractor, because this is literally the only place I can build it in. Huh. You could kind of screw yourself there if you weren't aware of where you needed to build it. Oh, there we go. Yes, please pick them up. And we get 5. Nice. Blood extractor. So blood extractor can be built here. And in this region. Fair enough, I suppose. Well, we kind of far down this side. We can take that thing out of here. I kind of had plans for that, by the way, but... Okay. The closer I can build it to civilization, the better for me. Right, the road's an easy replacement. Just... done. Okay, you encourage a group of nomads. Okay, so... there you go. We will miss this one, which is great. That will be on its furthest. Wait, yeah, it's moving away. We're gonna miss this one, so it's close to really screwing it. But yeah, there he can get a feed, and then we are happy days. Okay, so far we don't have to worry about anything going out on there. So I'm going to slap this thing to double speed. You can go up to 4 speed. We're just going to keep it to double speed. It keeps it a little more interesting when you watch the walking animation. So it actually looks like this thing is moving around, rather than nothing is going on. Now this I want to construct, but I do not want it in action. On the other hand. There got two guys hammering at this thing. Okay. That's gonna stink up the whole place. I just want some of this here. As you can see, it's gonna be about in this area. Decoration value is -5 now. It's got 3 beats a minute. Yeah, that's enough. That is more than enough. It's -5, so yeah, you basically have to build 5 of these things around it just to make things look better around here. I don't think it should have any negative effect on the rest of what's going on here. But I have a little bit of that. That is my second kitchen I'm still trying to actually get together. And my evaporator, which is another big part of stuff that I need to and want to get done. Okay, yeah, we still haven't found anything else. He's gonna chomp up to there. That's perfectly happy times for me. Let's go find the shipwreck and the tiny pool. As you can see, we've got a place to eat. We've got an abandoned village. I'm going to keep going straight. That is desert out there, and I'm not got in the mood for playing desert sillinesses again. So, what are you guys? Kareen. Ah, you guys are the Onbu hut workers. Ah, that's cool, that's cool. This is the Onbu kitchen, so you're still cooking mushrooms for them. That's fine, that's my research people's. That's my kitchen. That's my berry hut. I actually quite love the berry hut. Look how cool that is. That is a very, very nice berry hut. I think he is constipated. There's less often causes belly to rumble and the earth to shake. Feed it elixir to cure this condition. Okay. Onbu Pharmacy. That should be you. Antioxidant. Health potion. That is a very good question, is how do I make Onbu Pharmacy laxative? I don't have enough knowledge, so we're just gonna have to deal with earthquakes apparently and constipation, so I need to get that. Something glass blowing. That's one thing I really need is glass blowing. Ah, see, if we go straight and get sleep there. But we apparently have a little trust issue, me and my man here. What I need is the shriny looking places. It is a shrine actually, but what I need is a shrine. You have a shrine and then you're good. So this place is basically unpopulated. Hey Joe, how are you doing, man? Good to have you back here on the game lounge with us. Yeah, they had no compost, that's why they stopped. He's constipated, so compost production is going to be at an all-time low. What I actually just wanted to see is, if I select this thing, yeah, most of you guys have come here. This is a food shack. So, they come here, get a feed, rather than doodling off to the kitchens. Although now I have a kitchen again. Who unemployed? Right, not the berry place. That is the kitchen, sorry. Into the kitchen we go, and at this point we are still making beetroot soup. So, it's not a huge variety of food, but beetroots is the one thing I grow because the mushrooms I basically use for food, although I am positively happy to say that that can stop for now. So, you, rather than producing beetroot, you go stew. Which basically leaves me 2 unemployed. Doesn't sound right, but yes. He's unsure where to go, so... Oh, that's water. Poisonous water. Okay, we're going this way. There's poison up there, so... oh, we found some more settlers. Just one hungry person, that's right. How are you anyway, Joe? It's good to have you back here again, man. I don't know how much you got to play GTA with us today, but what a weird. I think I'll just set up my own thing next time. Yeah, see, that to me is water, and that's poison in the water. Oh, okay, this way. I know I don't get to sleep in the nice soft bushes, but... nice soft bushes rather than that. This isn't mine. Okay, let's go. Good. That's good, man. That's good. Okay. Yeah. That place I'm pillaging, that will give me what I need as well, on the other hand. When it comes to all the other bits and pieces. You're out here, so I'm just gonna slap up a couple of extra water tanks. So... I built that there. Then you guys can't get around that. Yeah, that's actually really painful. I'll just do that for now. We've got 31 logs. We've got 2 planks, 63. Yeah, we're doing alright. How's our logging coming up here, by the way? 102. That is devastating. Yeah, so because he had constipation, he had belly rumble, food less, and then basically destroyed this whole place that way. Woo. Rough over the buildings. Yeah, I would like these to be priority jobs, children. You guys need to make sure these things get fixed ASAP. Especially my research building. That I kind of need. But the air wells I need because I'm about to run into the desert here. There's a place for them to sleep anyway, so we're still good. But yeah, it's about time that we're going to have to start swapping our food sources again, because we're going to go from freezing to perfect to way too damn hot. So that's offline. The blood extractor is being constructed. Where? Ah, that was up here. I just want to stop that. I do not need to lose more trust. His health bar is also kind of halfish. And we've got 3 knowledge. So that's great news, by the way. And I love the music here as well. But yeah, you'll see from these guys, water production is now all the way down to 0. So now it's too hot for beetroots to grow. Wheat can kind of grow. So we'll grow corn. And we'll grow cacti, because cacti is good. Did I shut down the... Yes, I did shut down the food production because he is actually perfectly okay. And he's going to run into these little cattails, which is the perfect comfy spot for Onbu to sleep. It makes him sleep a shorter period of time, basically. That's my mushrooms doing. So the standard mushrooms are doing alright. These guys are basically burning to death. So we're going to switch out to normal mushrooms there. Would also be worth doing a little one of these on this side. Probably perfect there. Just so we can have some stuff stored there. Trying to decrease those road trips. But yeah, this is also going to just help. What I want is this thing destroyed, because if I can put a berry farm up here, it'd be fucking perfect. If you look at berry gatherer, yeah, all of these trees will get gathered, but I have a small problem that I need to build the thing to get what I need from here. I need to build it basically attached. I want to go play with my friends, so fair enough, Joe. You have a good evening, my friend, and look forward to catch you in my next stream. So I love your vids and streams. Thank you so much, Joe. That's very, very kind of you to say, man. Glad that you enjoy them. Okay, so let's put this on one. So you can see now I've got beetroots in there, but I've got cacti here. And the reason I'm growing the cacti is that's my desert water source. You grow them, once they're fully adulted, they basically get munched up. And they become water. Your other way of getting water as well is to hit all these oases to collect everything you can from them. By the way, the sea anemone, whatever things that they've used here on land, it looks great, because this basically looks like it was underwater and is now turned to desert. How are we doing here? 100 left. Wood. We're starving ourselves here for wood, so I'm going to get a sawmill going here. Yeah, so you have to build these things like into what you're trying to chop off. That's why I say this really hurts me, because I need to basically build here and I need to basically chop out all the stuff there. These guys are doing their best up there. That's the only stuff I have, really. Yeah, we've got mushrooms growing again. It's good. You guys are just still burning through making that, so that's perfectly well for me as well. Oh, there's a hot spot. Yeah, I saw that. Heat wave. So that unless your stuff grows an extreme tolerance, it's going to get scorched. That's right. We've got beautiful corn growing there. So I just pulled corn out of everywhere. So the corn production is stepping up really, really nicely. Berry production really needs to take a lift. Oh, that is why I don't have berries. This is one of my best berry production zones, so we're going to have to get that one going. Ooh, okay, we've got more houses. We've got total people. We're going to have to build more houses anyway. This is not going to go well. Let's see. Up to 6 villages, improved production of inhabitants, and offers a decent protection from poisonous air. So they are actually worth having around. The only problem, of course, is that they cost resources that I don't always have, where standard tents are a little cheaper. So we need 13. That's 2 of the houses, but yeah. Wood production is basically non-existing. I really don't want to cut down every chunklet of forest I have. I feel kind of bad for it. Don't know why, I just kind of do. At least you guys are still producing lots of berries. 5 wood out here. And we will harvest and we will set it to stone. Let's grab all the stone here. You don't have to worry about accidentally grabbing the spikes. You have to specifically force the game to grab those for you. And yeah, that's really all you need to worry about there. Okay. Well, we've got plenty of mushrooms cooking, so that's why I stopped the Onbu kitchen. We have, if you look on the top left, we have 18 balls on the 3rd row. 18 balls, and those balls are the Onbu food. So if he is hungry, we can lob himself in a munch. Though we fell a little short of the target where I wanted to get to. That's alright. One of those things. Guns brought back sand. Okay. Cool. I don't know what to do with the sand yet. Mine will bring me ore. I need ore. Water is 344, so we were up over 500, but I bought a whole bunch of extra ones, so once we get into a wet zone again, we should have very, very much even more. And again, I see there's a few extra people watching online, so good evening to you guys and welcome to the Game Lounge. It's absolutely amazing to have you all here, and I hope you enjoy this comfortable thing. And yes, I have to say I'm looking forward to improving my lounge section. Yeah, there's going to be this zone here is going to be converted. It'll look real nice. So, and yeah, if you are new here, you know, you can. You don't want to say hi and you just want to watch, that is awesome. There's many people like that on my channel, and I love you all. I would love if you would say hi so I know who you are and say hello to you. Or after the video, you can always comment on something you want to know, not know, whatever. Cool. Plant aquatic crops and breed fish. Oh, that's cool. Let's open up the tech tree. Because we have 3 knowledge. You have the knowledge. I really want that, because these ones, that's where you need salt, and that's where you need the evaporators. But I am going to go with the windmill. I think that's where I need to be, because the other ones are all 5s. Blacksmith is 3, but I can survive. The aquatic farm is pretty amazing. But I'm going to go with that. So if I can make that, then we can eat. Then we have bread. We have more types of foods in the vicinity. Wow, you guys are growing this crazy, and you're not even using any of the compost. That's really amazing, actually. Look, you guys. No, you guys are not composting either. Sheesh. Some places just work better than others, then I suppose. Berries I keep coming in and keep going away rapidly. Yeah, this one is the one that I really need repairing, so. Yeah, I've got 5 that's dedicated to just carrying stuff. 68. Yeah, once this is done, then we will move them out. I'm building this one here, but there's that one there. There's that one there. That's the one I really want to get at, because that one gives me 100% coverage on that berry patch, and that would be excellent. Truly bloody excellent. Let me have some water. I should have some of the Pug Sicko. Yeah, I saw that. This one. Reno Brute Pug Sicko. Let's see. It's a dog toy. Obviously, the thing is the size of Helgi. But I saw it and I'm like, I just need that. I need that in my life. I want that for my couch. That was a Christmas present for Helgi. But yeah, we're up and running. Yeah, so this one 100%. Yeah, berries will flow out of this one. We got 3 doctors there. I don't think I have enough knowledge. AF, that's not. I actually only want 2 doctors employed. That gives me 3 unemployed now. Yeah, that's fair enough. You guys have got compost again. I think I just added the composting to that one. So we've got 3 dudes just standing around. You're full, and you're full. Okay, so that's 15 workers just doing that. How are we doing here? I'm wondering if I should actually have another work center. Just to encourage these lazy bums to run around a little more for me. Well, that place actually doesn't need it. So now I got 4 unemployed. Yeah. We can just make another worker post. Can't stick it in there. Let's stick it up here. Yeah, they can kind of service this part of the village. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Set it on high. 4 extra people running around doing things would be excellent. And yes, I've had farmhand upgrades here, so I have a lot more people working on these places. Hey, so what's that? It's a mine. We already scoped that one. Quarry. Get some stone out of that. Oh no, Onbu is not up yet. I thought he was up. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Sorry. Didn't mean to screw you up there. Oh yes, we'll give you that. There goes my flying guys. I love watching them fly up and fly over and drop by the mouth, give them something. And this is one of my 2 health potions. I like that I have doctors to make him feel better. Health goes up too. 100%. Look at that. That is beautiful, man. That makes me happy. We'll launch them some food as well, because I don't see any food upcoming. There's no food. No. Wood or mushrooms? Well, I'm not really traveling that way, so Oh, yeah, we're not gonna miss this one. But we might lose a few things here. Yeah, this one has got crop fertilization as the specialty, so increases yield of all crop production by this building by +1, but compost is required to plant them. So this one needs to have compost all the time. Compared to this one, which just, yeah, I just have a ton of people working on it. You probably have smaller farms with less people and do, you know, multiple types of plants, but again, most places you can't do that because, ooh, it's nighttime. Oh, there's the little cat thing, cat tail Onbu bed. Sorry, buddy, you're not going to sleep there today. We'll need wood. Eggs. I'll sacrifice another couple of trees to the cause there. 3 wood to an adult tree. And I at least know where all my stone planks have been going. Into this bloody thing. So, fresh air, free from toxins. How nice is that? Just... That's how that feels. That is literally how that feels. Okay. You guys are chopping up there. I need this done with some urgency here. I've actually set that as an urgent priority. We can slap you another one out that way, so that makes 5 guys still not working. Nothing for the herbalist. They kind of get it rough. One on the hornblower, one on there. Stone cutter. I suppose I need to start looking at that. Worry. Yes, I think we'll run out soon enough. Quarry off that stone as well when I get to it. Goes 100% efficiency, so that is beautiful. That is very, very happiness. There we go. 280 water, so we're kind of maintaining our water supply. So it looks like we can swing up into the mountains again, up here. And I'm not going to lie, I actually kind of want to swing into the mountains. The mountains have the areas where I can get knowledge from. I need a lot of knowledge. If I earn like 20 or 30 knowledge, I will be good for a long time, but we're not there yet. Not there yet. Okay. See how many we have. We have 1 unemployed and idled, standing around, scratching his penis. Okay. So we got some turds. We've got 20 out of 100 turds. And these guys can come and grab that to make what we need to make. So I think at this point still every bit of slabbage is going into this place. I'm just going to put that on hold because that is really actually ridiculous. We've got 152 stones. The stone's not a problem. Wood is a problem. We are trying to build another stump cutter here, so let's set this to high priority. But I think we are so far out of wood that we might be in the creek. there. Party, so that we'll get a little closer and then we'll see what is the best route for us. It's difficult to know where exactly it may lead. At this point, I'm still pretty happy. We encountered a small group. Yeah, let's pick them up. That's 3 villages. So that gives us 3 more unemployed, which is great. It comes down to our food. Our consumption is still a lot higher than what we're outputting here. It's the problematic part. Okay, 3 in that kitchen, 3 in this kitchen. And that is why it stopped, is because they have burned through all the beetroot. So our production should kick up again. But I am almost at the point where I'm feeling like a 3rd farm might not actually be a bad thing. Berries just don't seem to last. Like, I should have massive amounts of berry production going on. But yeah, they are chewing through those things. Chewing through it. Put you up to 3 as well, and put you up to 3. Just try and maximize all our sources of food making. How's this looking yet? It's still too hot. Yeah, now we have more general workers, so that at least makes it a little easier. So general workers are 17, 18 with 5 carriers, specific carriers. I just generally leave them general, so if they don't have one thing, that'd be another thing. Or flip backwards and forwards. Somehow have seaweed as well. Fishery constructed. We don't need the fishery operating at this point. It's just there. Like that one and these buildings when we get to the point of needing them, then we're not splashing around on old creek land. We can possibly take all the berries off. Something happened there. You guys are back. Yeah, we're about to get scorched. I think I'm gonna go up. Yeah, he accepted our command, so he is happy enough. I think it's because we got him in good health. We keep feeding him. He's not too tired, and I'm not gonna rush him through this thing as much as I might actually want to. No plaza built. Oh, okay. So you can actually like have a little celebration with him. That's cool. Okay, let's put him back into 2 gear. Glass. Yeah, glass is... I'm gonna have to find glass. It is not something I feel I'm gonna just get my hands on. Very surprised that I'm keeping my water supply with this one cacti farm though. That is a very, very surprising thing, honest. Ah, good. This is done. When this one busts out, which is going to be bloody short, then I have to send them over there. Job done. Same with these guys, when they're done, they should just be able to walk over to here. And we need housing for 10 more people. We are now in the scorcher area, so yeah, it's gonna, the mushrooms are not gonna grow, this stuff's not gonna grow. But nothing we can do except endure. And head into another freaking scorcher. Out of the one frying pan into the other frying pan. But it's alright. The other option is to deal with the tornado and have my buildings broken. This is mountain region. Like I said, I need the mountains to get the knowledge. If I can get the knowledge, We are on track for goodness, people. We're on track for goodness. Oh, research feature. So I'm doing windmill. Because I want to start growing wheat so I can start making bread. Sorry, I need... Let's take that. Take the wheat. Grow the wheat. Take the wheat to the mill. Mill pumps up flour. Flour then produces bread. That's what I was trying to get at. Sorry. That is a much more useful way to think about it. But of course, that means my mushroom production is basically on the toilet. We got 5 berries. I think you're just going to have some corn here. Yeah. What you can do here is requires 1 more input, but you get 100% increase on production speed. This side you get 1 more yield, but it's 50% slower. I would personally go this way for this one. This one we have nothing either. So, yeah. Definitely send a party into that. And yeah, we're in the scorcher zone again. Soon to the forest. They'll be able to bring back wood from there. Yeah, that's fine. But that means... No. So that's the main food storage zone, right? There's that thing right there. So I'm gonna say I want to put this thing kind of here-ish. They kind of just want to slap this sucker right here. But that basically is not a good idea anyway. The evaporator. I suppose the evaporator could be destroyed. Can't walk through there. Lame. What I'm thinking is, the longer they have to walk, the more they don't get on with the task at hand. Have to take 3 of the berries off there. I might eventually actually take out this berry plantation because it's not the most useful of berry plantations. Because then I'm going to start building stuff in here, which has always actually been kind of part of the plan. But for that, I need to take this thing out. He's not going to be happy with that one, that's for sure. But I will feed him stuff to make him happy with me again. But we got a wet patch coming on. Hopefully you'll sleep when you hit that. So, it's too cold for corn. It's kind of cold for that. You can see, so we'll go with wheat. And you guys can go with beet. You're growing wheat. Okay. Nice. Production shift over. But I do need to get this windmill going. I need it somewhere near this stuff. This pantry is just kind of in the way now. But they take all that food on the way backwards and forwards, so I don't know. I need to make a windmill. I really do. He's just sat down. I was going to sneeze here, which is good. If I take that out, then that area basically dies. That's fine. I'm just going to have to... it's such a convenient spot to harvest berries from. That's all. berry gatherer. Wow, we can get 100% there. It's going to suck later on too, but that's fine. That actually works really well. And some of these places will just get destroyed on the way through. That pantry needs to basically be gonna rip them off. That means that this whole spot here can be properly used. Jeez, stumbling like a mofo here. That should be a short. It's only a 2-hour trip out. Yeah, that's what I thought. That should be. That's a quick run down the road. The huts are being constructed, so we now have housing for 90 people, which is freaking awesome. I might actually put just another hut somewhere in the... Yeah, I'm going to have to get this one off as well, sorry. I know he's going to feel this one again, but... Just to say, sorry, I will feed you. Still got plenty of food, so that's fine. You should actually now be back at eel shrooms. There we go. There we go. That thing is now officially done for. And now we can claim some more space here for ourselves. This is how you do this, by the way, as well. So you can set up some more building space. Because the mushroom farms are doing very, very excellently at the moment, so yeah, we'll kind of split it down the middle, take the difference on each side so we don't stick on each other's toes there. But yes, now the people who were working there can now come and work here. Apparently forcing it to have 3 is too much. And the production, same thing. Yeah, nobody idle. Well, there's 15 people idle, but there's nobody just doing nothing. It's just a feel spot. Yeah, so see, that is what I don't like. Is oh yes, that I do like. Sorry, that was bad, bad timing. What I do like is being able to make sure he's happy, healthy, or looked after. Mushroom production up again, so I'm just gonna get a few more bits of food ready in case something goes wrong here. Okay, we need 2 people here, so we're gonna probably snag one of the guys from this side and one of the guys from this. Yeah, now we at least have this going again. And all the berry workers are now here. 100% berries, so we can actually make very, very, very good use of this zone. I actually get 4 berry things in it, to be honest. Beautiful wheat growing it. Still need 2 people. Apparently, the 2 that I got rid of apparently didn't do much. I don't think I can actually do anything at this point further without research. How many people do I have too much? You went there. You went there. That's right. That at least splits the difference, shall we say. I'm not too worried about that one. Full staffing. That berry joints 2. That's a 2. You guys need to be as it is, and I'll slap you guys down to 2. And this place is what's holding up all the problems. Once that goes away, then we have more people 3 to do nothing again, because that piece of wood has now been chopped out. And then we have 1 unemployed. Nice. Okay, we're starting to produce flour here, so let's have a quick look. Corn has run out again. Apparently, very muesli then. Oh. I suppose I need a baker then? Resources. Glass blower. Iron furnace. That would be the next thing. Farming. Baker. Bloody hell. Okay, no. Don't do this. This is not good at the moment. Go beetroots. There's a little save. I'll just can this as well for now. Yeah, I thought I could just use my kitchens to do that, but wheat soup. Didn't realize how bad I was screwing myself there. Mushroom production's a little low, so we'll push you to berry muesli. I think that's fair enough. Wow, this is grown excellently as well. That is gorgeous. That's that extractor. Oh, so that's where you guys stole all that stuff from. I was wondering where you're getting all that resources from. So basically went in there and nabbed everything. But yes, I can plant there as well. So I should be able to plant there as well. Life is good. We have 4 unemployed. That is basically because that other stuff is not doing anything at this moment. Yeah, we've got both our guys open. Body. I see, accepts it. I'm not trying to avoid going into the ocean. I actually love the ocean part, but I'm needing more knowledge, so I'm trying to stick to the mountain terrain. So any pink areas is mountain. Though I have to worry about this. It's probably going to hit me on the way through, so I can try and not get hit, but I'll just roll with that. So it's alright. One of those things. You guys are absolutely hammering away. All the stone and wood is going there now. You don't have research, knowledge. Got free knowledge, okay. Where's the housing? Hut. Bell tower. Cottage. Once I get that, that would be nice. What would that be, actually? Farming. Okay, that's a 5-star one, so if I hold out, I can get it, but I can't go. Let's get tomatoes. Then all the crop types are done. And then I kind of maybe possibly screw myself again a little tiny bit. But it's alright. Our guy's gonna live off berries. Just because I stick up another berry hut down here. So you can also have 100% just by clipping that one thing. And then still build it basically onto the road. Or even just build it like that so the road is not connected, but, you know. I think sacrificing 2 berry bushes is probably not the worst thing. Let's just do that. And get some more berry workers on there. Everybody seems happy. Everything seems to be going well. Water production is coming along. It's at 100%. You know, so we had a wet spell, so we can pick that right up. So, Onbu food is coming along nicely as well. That's why my mushrooms are sitting there a little low. I'm just going to close that off again. Got 23 food. So, bottom of the third row is next to the slightly blue looking thing. If you guys are hungry, you just need to go to the kitchen and grab a feed, man. I'm probably, let's see, there's not a lot of workers out here, and those guys are definitely eating that. I would say if I just put up a food stand here. This is sort of if you want to cover this outside area, but they don't really travel all that far. To have food out here just for these guys feels a little unnecessary, should I say. If I have that there, then I suppose it kind of still makes sense. Elbow one there. We got people to spare now, so nice. Hey, I brought free knowledge back. That is gorgeous. See if we can. We might catch those guys. We may miss them as well. Shipwreck. Set up the shipwreck. So we should miss this one. I'm gonna worry about that. We've got that and that going. We've got berries here. We've got water. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 buckets of fresh water and salt water we can store. How's this tree coming on? 180. But unfortunately, the next one I have to go to isn't there. Oh man. Yep. That's where I have to build it. I can build it down here. So build it up here. That takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just a bad equation either way. Because you have to build it basically attached to one of the sides. I'd say the bottom is almost better, because if I take this out, I don't know how much these guys are going to be left with harvesting. If I build it on this side, then that's whatever. But I think the next one will actually be this one, to be honest. Just sort of future planning already to go down there. 150, so we've still got enough stone rolling in, and the next one will be that bad boy up there. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're gonna miss them. They're traveling so slow. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, we've got rain coming in. Got cold weather, which is great. A little cold for the beetroots, which is kind of... See, I've got nothing that grows colder than beetroot. So you can't stay in the super cold areas either, because then you have food production that's down the toilet once more. The mushrooms, again, I don't super like it. Obviously the heel shrooms, they absolutely do the general backflip if you can do that. But yeah, that's really comes down to the Onbu pharmacy cooking up some health potions for us. I'll throw an extra guy in there. We've still got one unemployed, which is fine for now. Okay, we're gonna have... Ah, wait, actually, I want to ask that question. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're one short. Right. because of this guy here. So we can do upgrades. I don't want to waste the knowledge. But yeah, for now, this is good. They go and grab food. They store it out here. And I know they could really just go there. I know it's kind of a stupid place, but sometimes it seems like they don't go to the granary to get food or to the kitchens. Maybe watch them for a little bit. This area. Do they go to the granary and eat? What I'm trying to see is, do they go to the granary to eat or not? Yeah, so they're all still stopping off here to grab a feed, so I was going to leave it there. As for these guys, is really working out here on the far ends of the map. This is a close place, but these guys, I'm not too worried if they have to walk far. These guys, yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, got more salt. Nice. What do we have here? Very, very cold temperatures. What do we have here? Quarry. Oh, might as well. But we're just tired. Aqua farms. Yes. I didn't even realize it was aqua farms. And that's one of the new things, because I know the other day there was an update, and I haven't been following up with these guys, but there is actually a layout, and I think that is one of the new items on the list. So it's going to be sweet to get that. That's going to suck when we run out of wood. Don't worry about this one, bud. Let's have a quick look. Contamination, that's fine. I've got a granary. Stone roads, nice as well. Yeah, that one is going to have bigger scout zones, so... tree nursery. Gather saplings and neighbors without damaging them. The more trees surrounding this building, the more effective it is. So, this one is why I've been really kind of not wanting to go down this bottom patch, because this thing actually was a forest that was basically stretched up into there, and I've mowed down all of this. So I'd love to stick that thing down here, grab the saplings, and then be able to plant tons of trees just everywhere. But yeah, as it stands, it's a little unlikely at this point. I need 5. Yeah, I need 5 points to do that. You got 20 out of 20 food, so you're fine up there. I could have a fish farm. That is cool. Suppose if we're not doing anything else, you might as well go back there and get me some more wood. That would be lovely, thank you. You still need poo. We have no more poo. You are pooless. Alright, so if we look at this thing, 100% production. Good. These guys are working their little legs off to make us all sorts of delicious food. The berry guys are still cranking along. Berries up there. Beet soups down here. Yeah, knowledge is back to upkiss, which is really sad. I really enjoyed having more knowledge to get some stuff done, but there we are. So, glass and iron. Now, both of those I'm still unable to do due to effect of all the other bits and pieces going on. So, blue pot for anybody here? Just trying to make some more niceties in particular types. So. Yeah, I built them 2 spaces apart so that I can kind of jam more things in there. I was actually thinking about moving them away from there, but they don't seem to mind being so close. But yeah. Can sustain 82 villagers. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah, we had a wet, humid spot, so our water production, yeah, 150% now. It might be a little wet for some of our other things. It's still freezing here, so that's not good. Not good for that, but excellent for growing the medical herbs. Heal shrooms, so I can build healing stuff to keep the Onbu alive. And if the Onbu is alive, I am a happy, happy person. I'm not gonna lie, but the berry bushes look like they kind of spread up there. I don't know if they do spread or not. This feels like they have been spreading up there. We're going along 100. 12, 82. So you've already got your new one. So let's get... quarry attached to this side. You cry. Insufficient bad housing quality. Sufficient decoration, okay. You guys still be complaining about that. So our production is 120% because I have actually made people happy enough to leave them alone. Remember, we've got 4 poison out of 82 though. We've got medium poison because we're close to the ground again. But yes, more is required to keep our friends happy. And you can't, like I said, you have to have different things. Just the same things over and over apparently just does not cut it. Never-ending pain, really. Still think there's better ways to build the stuff as well. You need like a thing in the middle with a certain amount of blocks and then build the house around it. Because each of these guys want a certain amount of things around where they are to feel happy about life. I don't know if I need to build this stuff everywhere else, kind of like the old Pharaoh. For those people who remember that RTS. They had a very similar thing. We needed to have a certain amount of happiness and all that sort of stuff. We're going that way. Wow. You guys are traveling pretty nasty, man. Open earth, water, poisonous thing, desert, mountains, back into the ocean. That's kind of a little rough. We'll see where we go when we get closer to that side. Hey, G-Bro. How are you doing, brother? Welcome back to the game lounge. I saw a message pop up there and I saw it's on the screen, but it's not showing anything else. That's kind of weird. System that can make my head go doodly some days. So yeah, we've got our little... Make that one a green one. We'll make this one magenta. And we'll make this one violet. Yeah, that sounds nice. But you stop complaining, stop building, my friend. Hold on, we're connecting to your channel. We just refresh this thing. It's lost connection to the chat again. One of those unfortunate but things. Yeah, G-Bro, it's always good to have you here, brother. Always good. Okay. These guys get fed by this guy. He's got some food out here. 102. Close that one down for now. We do not need it active. 20 bush has been constructed. The tree has been poisoned, so that should hopefully be healed soon. Housing quality is now a little up. 5 poison. Yeah, I think we're just sitting here getting yucked on. Carriers cannot be reduced. 35. 100. I don't really want to take away from things that you don't need to take away from. Okay. I do want to kind of sling him some food once we get going. Because I can't see any food on the horizon. I was hoping to see something. If you're in the ocean, you'll find patches of so you find patches of fish, and you'll go in there and chomp them. Nice. If you are out on the land, you'll find these things that looks like mushroom patches. But this is basically all I'm seeing. Speed it up to 4 times. Settlement we can go to. Freezing conditions. Good. That's a desert. I'm gonna... you don't like my idea. Yeah. What am I gonna do then? This is gonna have to survive. I was hoping we could go up there, as I'm not really in the mood for going back in the desert. I actually want to see some water. Things out here are getting just more and more broken. There's a forest. So. Supplies are freezing not very well. Mushrooms are basically screwed. You guys happy in this freezing snow, so that's kind of interesting. But it's gonna blow over soon enough, and then be back to our normal self. There we go. Now it's just back to cold weather rather than freezing weather. But he still don't like me for that one. It needs to be a relatively perfect condition before he will accept what I'm telling him as something useful and safe. You're still moaning about your housing. Insufficient decorations, bad housing quality, bad food quality. Well, you guys can pick from beetroot soup or from berries. I suppose it's not the best thing to eat. Hey, Rat Seller, how you doing, man? Welcome back. It's good to see you. I need to build another kitchen in here. That's what I'm starting to feel. There's maybe another kitchen is required. Oh, on the other hand, aqua farms are done. I'll pick another one out. More the more painful, I suppose, because we need a feed. Oh, yes, we're going the right way anyway. Nether the mine. There's an island. Okay, good. I'm not going to make face-to-face contact with that thing. But let's get quickly back to these things seem to just, I can like stick one in there and I'd be perfectly okay with that. I don't want to build too close to the edges because the edges are generally bad spots to be jamming stuff into. That is also a bad place to be jamming stuff into. I want to kind of jam one in here just to see what it does, but you know, we'll jam it out here where it's got a little bit of space. These berry bushes are not going to be missed by anybody. But let's see what comes from this. Let's see what happens. And I've got 4 idle. We're going to have to build another house. I'm actually going to expand the huttage. One huttage. So 2 huts is good. Too hot or not too hot? How's this one coming along? 26. I'm very, very interested to see what is going to come with this. And I have salt water, by the way, as well. I've got 340 salt water. But we're about to enter the ocean. Look at that. You're not too tired, but yeah, I'll probably have to sleep on that island. Always an island, that's fun. Hey, Tar, how you doing, man? Welcome back. And again, brother, thank you for all that love and support you gave me last time, man. You are definitely awesome. Okay, into the ocean we roam, children. So, yeah, this now makes perfect sense. And we're picking up nomads left, right, and center here. But now we actually have use for this sort of stuff. I want these guys to be up to 3. I'm going to shut down this berry production down there. Probably this berry production here. Got 2 other berry ones. Although this one should probably be shut down and this one reopened. So, no idle. Yeah, saltwater gatherers and fishermen. One I actually want to change out to kelp. We'll make them kelpers. 78 subs now. Damn, man. So close, so close. Just one that... Nice. I'm not too far off from it. Like I say, I haven't been putting enough effort into it, really. Been doing other stuff. Yeah, it is a good one. It's like the standard one, but it has a better engine, which makes it a whole different beast. And that 800 kg bomb... Absolutely love that thing. Okay, so we've got kelp coming out of there. We've got fish coming out of here. That's gorgeous. Yeah, man. See? Actual walking dinosaur. I need to rest on this thing. If I don't, then I'm going to be screwed. The one thing here that you really, 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 really have to focus on is to make sure that you get your rests correct. You know you want to lay down. There you go, you filthy big bastard. Sweet, more knowledge. Yeah, because you can see I can't even see where the end of the swim is, so this might end up really badly for me. This might end up really, really badly for me. Of course, kelp production go down, and so does that. So what do we need here? There we go. This is now my fish patty. We can have kelp patty, so I'm going to make a fish patty. So I'm going to have to store all that salt water as well. So I can keep doing this. I just keep picking up people here, and I think I should stop. Wow, that is freaking cool. Look at the little fishies in there. I'm going to have to grow on for kelp. You guys are going to need to be up tier to fullness. Good thing I got all those extra people. Onbu is also hungry, so we're gonna have to pop back out. Restore health. Yes, I don't have all the things I need. Yeah, Helgi's not feeling super great today. I don't know, just slept funny or whatever, and she's abandoned us. We'll have the pug second and then the bottle. It was Helgi's Christmas toy. I saw this and just had to have it, so this will be Helgi. Good dog. I shouldn't do it when she hears me. If you say good dog to stuff near her, she gets a little jealous. She definitely has a bit of a streak in her where she's like, that's not cool, man. Can't be loving on other things like that. Yeah, the beetroot production is going. Can I grow tomatoes yet? Tomatoes! So this is basically as cold as the tomatoes can be. I just want to grow tomatoes, you know. Or puppy. Yeah, no, she'll be alright, man. Couple of days and she'll be just barking and being a pain this afternoon anyway. Yeah, there's kids nearby. Yeah, we just upsetted her violently. Hey. Okay, we'll build a road into there. Wow, this is super cool that you can have a farm like that. Doesn't want to have to build a little storage spot here. Just to stop the super long distance traveling. Yeah, so that's perfect right there. Yeah, so this is brand new. I think this is like the new stuff, like super new stuff. Last update new. Plus, I love the fish stuff on top. I actually have something like that for my own garden. We have a Japanese store here called Daiso. And they're celebrating that at the moment. And you get this like a stick, and then you have these like wind socks, but they're fish. So Microsoft is canned. Did it and replace it with a stupid clip champ. Don't ask for that. That sounds about right, man. Right, I keep forcing my PC to, or my laptop to backgrade to a very, very old version of Windows. And now I have the option to skip the updates, because every time there was updates, my laptop would break. Then it would screw up my whole streaming thing, so, yeah. Yeah, I run such an old version that they don't have the ability to force me to upgrade. I get asked every couple of months, and then I just go and set the thing again, but they actually removed that option in later versions. But it's not 20. Yeah, why not? 6 people joined. Holy Crap, okay. I didn't really want 6 people to join, by the way. That is as bad as it really gets. Ew. Why? Because of the amount of mouths that I have to feed. Not that I'm panicky, it's just that I'm aware of what it takes to feed all 6 mouths. Okay, we can get another guy in here to come and help us. Yep. Yeah, that's alright, man. I did this stuff professionally, and we had equally as much problems trying to do this for a business. Keep forcing to be upgraded and it doesn't work with the software and just keep breaking stuff. It's irritating to say the least. Hey, beetroot soup, you guys are doing your job. You guys are sitting here doing nothing. There we go, grilled tomato. Ooh, I can go for some grilled tomato myself, actually. It'd be spectacularly delicious. Okay, we're off again. Well, to see when we get closer where, what, and how. But for now, we'll slob some food over into my man's house. Sure. Good dude. Because you have to manage all his things. So it doesn't get too tired or too hungry or sick. There we go. Aha. And we're supposed to make our lives easier. Yeah, well, a computer makes your life easier. The software it runs is definitely going to make you lose your hair. Look at me. See, this is what IT does to you. I had hair down to my damn shoulders. Now I got nothing, man. Got nothing left. Damn IT took it all, destroyed me. The salt water's at 484. You guys are still complaining there's not enough decorations. Look what a nice neighborhood you guys are living in, right? That is a pharmacy, so it's nothing gross in there. You just got all this beautiful stuff that I'm building here for you guys, and you're like, eh, it's not beautiful enough. It smells. We want better decorations. I don't have enough decorations. I think you guys have more than enough, okay? I think you guys are being a little ass about complaining about what you have here. But I will do more. Put on my back. Yeah, see you never were in IT. You stayed out of IT, man. I went into IT at a young age, and look at me. Yeah. I went into the technical field when I was about 17. I started in a very, very technical field. I worked with people that did FPOS terminals, scanners, stock management, Wi-Fi. And yeah, by the time I was about 21, 22, I started losing my hair. Yeah. Don't go into IT, children. That's what it'll do to you. You will go from looking like a dude from an 80s hairband to Vin Diesel. Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are running down here because it's obviously this area is still poisonous. Your normal carriers, which is these guys, general workers, they wear the blue cloaks. The guys with the white headbands, it looks like a... This is a very Japanese style theme thing. They are some of my cooks. You can usually track them. if you stop him. So, yeah, he's going to the pantry. He's munching. So he works at a farm. You can see what they do. He works at the food stand, supplying food. He is working at the worker post, so he is just a general worker. These guys, they are my doctors, so they're just kind of idle at the moment, but I really do need them to hang around. My problem more is can I get off this second hole? How much energy does you have? You're still good. You still don't like me? I don't know what I did to keep you off this badly, man. I don't really want to go into the poison feeding spot. Because I'm going to get poisoned and he's going to eat that junk and then get sick and then I have to deal with it. Yeah, he's just going straight on. He's like, screw you. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, my time... The other reason I want to go that way is a little more water down that way. So my time for fishing, collecting water, all that stuff is done. Alright, there's no weapons in the game. Sweet. We're just warming up there. Yeah, it's because he's hungry at the moment and tired. So he's not going to be very happy with me. You have to build trust. Like I said, it's like the idea of Mother Nature. That's really how you see this thing. Is there trust? Should you be trusted? Are you causing harm to the thing? Are you not causing harm to it? You know, what is the ins and outs? Because that's the whole sort of premise that you work on. This can never produce enough food. How many do I have standing around? 4. Well, you guys can come work at the berry farms if you're going to just stand around scratching your ass. I'm going to open this one back up. Oh, there we go. An island where Onbu can rest and feed, but poisonous plants are there. Yeah, he's now causing me to be in a high radiation zone. You're going to eat that stuff, and then you're going to have to deal with you getting sick again. And the fact that your decision to park up here is basically going to screw me over. But I don't know if you're going to make it out to the other side, man. I'm worried here. If he sits down and sleeps here, I am so screwed. Like, I might as well give up screwed. Okay, now it's time to start checking for poisonous plants. And he sits down. Oh, yeah. Dirty dog. Dirty, dirty man. Beast thing. Yeah, we're going to have sick people everywhere. Well, the doctor's hut's going to get a workout again. I'll tell you that much. We got 7 out of 100 sick. 6. We're 7. We are healing them, but the longer we stay here, the worse it gets. And until he gets up, you're not in a better place. You guys should still be fishing. Yes, this is a this is a poisonous cloud. There you go. We zoom out. I can't really see it from out here either. But yeah, there's plenty of places where there is poisonous, really badly poisonous stuff that you do not want to be tangling with. And this is one of those spots. Although, as soon as I get to the other side, I'm going to hit a heat wave and probably destroy my crop, except the tomatoes. Apparently, The tomatoes can grow in a hotter spot, but I still don't believe it because if you look at the bar and you see like where it will grow, it's not making me have happy feelings that that's going to work well. The heel shrooms are going to die off once we hit the desert. So we've got 443 clean waters and 667 salt waters. We need more workers carrying stuff around. One, dude, that's doing nothing. Okay, that general worker shop is full. Let's slap more general workers onto here. Okay, Onbu, I'm gonna chase you a little bit, bud. Okay, he's accepted my command. He's slept somewhat. And yeah, the one thing you want to do when you're crossing waters, make sure that he has enough energy to cross over to the islands. If he doesn't, then and this is where the challenge comes in this game more and more, is to keep this guy alive. The other good thing is also, because we switch out to these, they actually give you 20% resistant bonus, so it is actually good to be on that thing. Many of your villages are poisoned. That I am aware of. 40. Oh, we are going to lose people. I have 3 doctors and I have 40 basically people bleeding from the eyes. That's as bad as it comes by. Where's the village doctor? Yeah. I'm gonna have to build another doctor. I would like this doctor to actually be a little closer to home. Maybe park you up there for now. I'll make this a priority build. We're going back in the water. We're out of the danger zone for now. No toxicity left. But yeah, we're heading the desert, and then we're heading it at the equivalent of full speed as well, should I say. Okay. Fly off, my little friend. I love watching this thing actually fly off. Because once they're all there, that thing will actually just take off. Over to no man's land. There we go, we've got everything we need. Guys, we're back in the desert. Beetroots will not grow in the desert. Tomatoes will not grow in the desert either, so we grow corn and we grow cacti so we can have food. Yeah, the mushrooms are basically screwed. They'll be fine once we get back to normal. The heel shrooms are screwed, so we'll just switch that out. I think the fish are dying. Okay, now we've got tons of people that can come off jobs because the fisheries are done. So, okay. Now we have 6 idle, 6 unemployed. Sorry, not idle, 6 unemployed. Make them get some more berries so we can keep food in here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so obviously that's another thing on a manager, is just when you have the open spare time is to do all the other things you can. Yeah, fish would be a lovely one to be able to grow, so again, I need to manage my kitchens a little better. How much fish do we have? 97 fish. Okay, I can start growing that. I feel too bad to just... Yeah, the soundtracks is good. You have a good point there. I feel too bad to chase these dudes away, so I keep picking them up. I was hoping at one point we might kill a few off. By doing something you shouldn't. Yeah, I really want to build this stuff closer into town. Suppose if I have two of them close to each other, then it kind of makes a bit of sense. He's not going to be happy with me. If you take these things out, he can feel it. And he's not happy about that, ever. Oh, sweet, there's a place to sleep. And there is 2 places to get knowledge. Yes. I might say I'll just send them straight on, but we'll see how it goes. I need glass blowing. Yeah, how are we doing for sickies? Sick. Yeah, I don't think we have any sick people left. We can basically close this place off again. We have 9 unemployed idle. Sorry for ripping out your spine, buddy. Was not trying to harm you. Just trying to set up more foodstuffs. Rid of them. Yeah, that's just because, like I said, I keep feeling bad for them. I keep picking them up. Though I feel like these guys are just going to be doing nothing because it's too hot. Oh, there's one there. Come on. I need all the knowledge. So, yeah, the knowledge comes to the research for upgrading buildings. There's a lot you can do with knowledge. And to have 3 of them in a small space like this. Yes! I still got it. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, let's get on here. Let's go to research tech tree. Now I even have enough to do these types of ones, or I can go to a cottage. But for cottage, I will not go to, and I need sculptures for the other stuff. But farming, I could now get my bakery so I can make bread, which would be amazing. The rock funnels. Tree nursery, I'm putting on the down list. And glass blower, but I can only pick one. See, this is one they recommend. But I'm going to go with this one. And that is because if I can get this going, then I can start blowing glass. And that glass will come in extremely handy. How's our stump coming along? It's about halfway through. Now we have to make the sacrifice of chopping this thing up. It's really bad. I want to see if I don't have to. That's how badly I don't want to do that. I'd rather just chop that tree down. Yeah. Got so much of the stuff that I want to kind of stop production at this point, just to go, no. We have enough for now. Big glass. And we have fresh air, free of toxins. How cool is that? And my man can sleep in the cattails. Yeah, I'd curl up in that too, buddy. Well, that takes me back out into the ocean, and that really seems to take me back into the ocean as well. He still doesn't trust me. Glass blowers, yes. So, a lot of my buildings, especially this one which I'm trying to get, which is the evaporator, requires glass. And I've just not been getting my glass needs. Running out of water here, by the way. Really bad. Of course, sorry. You guys have been standing around waiting for me to wake up and smell the roses. So, fish patties. There you go. Kelp will grow in this hotter climate. Then we need more carriers. Work. That's those workshops done. Yeah, this thing is done. Now we're going on up here, 100. Well, I'm pretty relatively happy that we're not going to need this. Yeah. Kelp is nice. I always have, I suppose, seaweed, another type of seagrass, dried. That's always good on rice. Very good for a bit of sodium and micro minerals. If I lived close to the ocean area where I could actually go and harvest and stuff myself, I would. The deer will have to come out and feast. Oh, that's cool. Never knew they would eat that, but I suppose it's minerals for them. That's a cool bit of information. So you need kelp carried out here. I'm assuming the kelp is probably... I have no kelp. Ah, that is true. I have no kelp left because I also have no fish left. What do I have? Mushrooms. 39. I've got corn. I can make polenta. I have no beetroots, but I have this. So we have more mushrooms. Go with mushrooms. If we go to you, you have been stealing all this stuff to make Onbu health potions, antioxidant. That is, I've got 0 of them. I don't need many of these. I have a lot of sea asparagus. It's delicious. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. So we are, yeah, it's mostly like swamps. You can't really get to the ocean. Just go do your thing. Okay, he's happy with going this way. Works for me. Tons of people idle, but they will only be idle for a little longer. And then they will be kicked out into production. So let's have a look at our research. Research is 42%. That's actually good. Because these 4 buildings will be reactivated shortly. Is this all? This, yeah, it needs glass and iron. Again, iron is another thing I need to kind of deal with, to be honest, but yeah, for now, not a worry. Yeah, they brought sand back. Okay, that's good. in and out to that one. We can get a feed on this island, a non-poisonous spot to get a feed. Oh, break off. Well, Tara, it was good to see you, brother, and again, thank you for all your love and support and that donation you gave me last time, man. It goes a long way. But, as always, have a good whatever it is for you, brother, and yeah, best of luck with your channel. I can't wait to hear that you've hit 100. So, for people who like War Thunder and that type of content and want to have a bit of a laugh while watching it, go check out Tar. The brother does amazing work. So check out his channel, show him some love too. Get him to 100. Make me happy if we can get him to 100. But always, bro, catch you in the next stream. Yeah, I always play this game too damn long. I love playing this game. I actually find it easier to play it on double speed. More action. We're running out of water. That is no good. Day 414. That's pretty amazing. Right. All you sloungers, 12 guys. Another guy, oh, we're not over the water yet. I'm like, yeah, just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. We'll get there shortly. We're almost on it. Okay, we have no parties out. I just didn't want to tangle with that damn tornado either. Okay, party is out. Yeah, into the waters we go. Ocean biome has been reached. Okay, so nothing else is showing up yet. I do need to get a better tower so I can get a much broader view of what the hell's going on. Okay, we're back to beetroot, and beetroot is now in the... I can grow wheat as well. I can start growing tomatoes again. What to scavenge on rare resources. We have found, yes, a dead Onbu, a sign of spores. One guy got poisoned, that's alright. We've got 3 doctors on hand. Badly poisoned 1 out of 103 people. No, he's fine. Yeah, he's waiting for kelp. He's waiting for fish. I'm waiting for hopes and dreams. 21 mushrooms. And you are using the corn. Just need to keep an eye on that. How are we looking? Too unemployed. Yeah, I want to set up a... Should set up another bloody worker post. I'm thinking if that glass blowing comes through, which should do shortly, then we might need to actually have it a little differently. How's our heal shrooms? I'll just stick with this one out. Okay. That's 2 feeding places. Wow. Pretty good. Hopefully you're going to stop up here and then also sit your ass down. I don't want to have him swim over, man. I think it's personally too far. My personal opinion. He's apparently not going to trust me to tell him to kind of take it easy. Like, nay. But I can't blame him too much. We've not always had the best of luck when doing silly things. Oh, he sits down. Maybe he just didn't want to listen to me. He's like, I'm doing that already. Just leave me alone. Okay, so... The consumption is just a little higher than our production still. I suppose I need to keep an eye on the kitchen. Really. I think it's time you switch to berry muesli. How's our water suckers going? 50%, yeah. Kind of dry here. Glass blower is about to be done. Oh yeah. Put it up to 4. I just want to have this done. There we go. Let's have a look at the tree quickly. Cottages. Reform. Okay, so I actually need about more of them. If I can get the bakery, then I can start doing breads. And there's a tree nursery, which I know it kind of heavily recommends. There's liquid fertilizers, which would actually be really good. Yeah. Onbu discipliner. I'd rather pet him than, I don't know, kick him in the spine. That seems a little, yeah, a little crude. I'm sorry, game, but that is rude. The glass blower. Trying to think of where they don't have to go too far. Still makes sense because I want to probably put the baker in there. Evaporator is there. I don't think there's enough space between those buildings for me to build a road through there, is there? Oh, there is. Oh, good for me. I actually had a bit of forethought when I did this. Let's make glass blower our production. 20 slabs, 5 planks. We should have all of that in storage. Yeah, there we go. We're not even trying to cut any. We're just going to go find what we need and slap it right on there. Almost instantaneously. Okay. See if we get some multiple rebuilders. That's great. Okay, glass blower can have 2. So we have 309 sand. And we need glass coming out our eyeballs. This thing needs glass, the evaporator, which would be great. This thing needs glass. A lot of the other things I need to build needs glass. We actually need more housing again. You know, always more. Come on there. Don't think I really want to pick up much more than this unless I start building more village out here. Which will happen extremely shortly, actually. Glass should just sand is stored in there, so it's kind of cool that that is so close to us. Yeah, but you can swim over and do your thing. our food production for fish up again. Where am I going? Here. We have no mushrooms left. Berries is at an all-time low. Let's grow some tomatoes there, and you are doing berries there. Okay, we're gonna actually need some people for this. So on the other hand, I was mining, but we might actually need some people for that one. Take one from there. That's closed. Blast blowers will just keep going, doing their thing. I think you guys just need a... Are you still trying to make it out of that? That was bad. The herbs are good, yeah. I have to make it out of herbs for a little bit because the... Where's the word? Right, no, it's alright. Let's try turning it on. Okay. Nice. Let's keep the thing to there. I need to screw myself so significantly wildly. We still need to get iron smelting. That's one thing that is still really lacking. I need one more person per year. I'm slightly reluctant to do one of these, but yeah. I'm going to close that composter for now. And that should then give us everybody for a year, hopefully. No? Where did that guy go? Berry production and berry can slow down. But now we have one unemployed. Yeah, and bakery is researching, so I'm just trying to convert all the flour I have from that into the other stuff. They're farming for beetroots, the tomatoes. Tomatoes are actually in sweet zone. Oh look, wheat. Okay, let's switch out to wheat. That's because we don't have water. Oh yeah. Water production is down. It's the gutters again. Because we have so much stuff just sucking up everything. But if we can have this thing as the damn priority game, rather than pumping glass into this thing, which should have basically a no priority, then we'll be fine. Yeah, you should rest there anyway. How are we doing, Gab? There we go. Ah, we're getting it together. There's a real need to finish this thing off. I don't know why. But it does. I can finish this off, then I can start evaporating some of that water. There we go. People are kind of wildly hungry out here. Not very good. You're a kelp hunter, you're gonna now be a fish hunter. Fish can definitely be modified to be eaten. You're doing berries there, and you are doing grilled tomato. I'm gonna switch you to making grilled fish for us. And we need a person working here, so... Let's turn that down to 1. Don't worry if it's too low. Evaporator. Because then I can take the salt water evaporated, and you basically break it down. You get fresh water and you get salt. Both things very important, so they're really loading this thing up already. Water and salt, just water. Salt, yeah, I'm just gonna make you do both. Yeah, all the other old projects I had was always relying on that. Okay. Nothing together. Ooh. Both of them gone. Yeah. There's that one piece of wood there that I'm really actually not willing to touch. So I'm just gonna set this to harvest. Stone. Lots of stone that's grown in this zone. Kinda weird. Yeah. We are off to the races. We're gonna head desert again, so yeah. The tomatoes are perfect, but no water. These things are pumping at 50%. This thing is doing what it can. Really. To produce some water. But yeah, I'm producing mushrooms, I'm producing a lot of stuff here. Fish farms, they want water as well. Yeah, kind of wild. Where was that evaporator? Poisonous zone, that's lovely. Which is far away as humanly possible. Trying to keep this as close to the farm zones so that I don't have to deal with a lot of this other junk. I'll just go down there, it'll be fine. Are you seriously napping in here? We are so boned. Hey, open sesame. Got 2 idle, we've got 4, 6 hungry. You always get out of one thing that makes it look like it's okay, and then it just turns sideways for you. That's good. Mushrooms, 20 berries is not enough. And back to tomatoes for now. Berries, they're not getting the berries in there quick enough. I want to grow wheat. We almost have a bakery. We are on the dot of getting the bakery unlocked. Wait for a little longer. How long ago? Almost, we only got 2 resources. Yeah, I won't. To this point, there's no point of doing that. Bakery! Yes, and please. What do we need? Make it a priority as well. down the berry bushes. Okay, fish production has gone through the roof again. That's good. Put you to grilled fish for now. Oh. Yeah, I don't really want any more people joining us here. We have enough. We really, really do. I do not need more people crammed on this thing for now. We are struggling to feed what we have. So, as you can see. I mean, yeah, I'm well aware that we have people poisoned everywhere, game. Yeah, no stone slab, please. Thank you, and kindly. I'm gonna build one thing. And that's just gonna be a bit of road there. There you go. Okay. Bakery has been constructed. I'm forcing another one into it, because I think that might actually help. The cup's too hot. Fish patty is fine. I'll take one of you fishy patty dudes off. Still got a little bit of time on the ocean, so we need to make the utmost of that. Salt and water is being extracted. Nice. Onbu is about to wake up, so we should start our journey off again. And we should be okay. Get water from there, and we'll get some more wood from there. Beautiful. Checking, we got we're at 1, then we're at 9, at 4, 8, 4, 3, 2, 0, 1. Well, Bakery is going to be a very busy place. Onbu is up. We're off, people. That's good. Very, very good. I'd love to be able to see what's going on under the cloud of filth, because I'm not sure if we're losing our island here or not. But we're about to go back into the desert there. That is not a very good sign. I'm going to start planting cacti. I know it's still a little early for that, but they will just need to kind of do it. There's a growing some fish, so we are still kicking that up. Oasis is also a nice place to jam around. Oh, cool. They brought back multiple waters for us, so let's set up the next one. Sometimes that is the only water that I can actually get. That is the only water that I survive off. That in itself is insane. Yeah, there we go. We're in the desert. Yeah, we're up on the side, so these guys are dead in the water, so to speak. Their production is maxed. That's maxed. So these guys are kind of screwed as well. Kelp would be better, but I have no kelp. That is the real pain there. That is at max capacity. You're doing your best. Your capacity. Mushrooms are running a little odd. Heal shrooms are basically dead. I'm heading off to bed. All good, man. Thank you for your love and support, Boosted. Stay safe, brother, and I'll catch you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow, man. Another exciting day as we round off this week of gaming, man. Hope you stay well too. See, cacti is now in the sweet spot. This is now a good spot to produce more bread. So you guys are frying up the last of the fish. I'm going to switch you to berries. And you guys are frying up the last of tomatoes. I love the desert music. It's freaking cool. But yeah, I'll just keep picking up dudes as we go past them. I don't really feel too bad if we didn't. 8 scroungers standing around here scratching their never areas. So we need another farm. This is another sweet spot for a farm. And as nowhere close to the bloody water supply. The one thing you really always kind of need. But this basically gives us yeah. Make a priority build out of this. We have a lot of people not doing anything, so I might as well go out there and do something useful. Bakery is kicking out a lot of bread, which is nice. Yeah, tomatoes are almost done. Berry muesli is still coming along strong. Yeah. This place needs to just kind of stop for a little bit. I need my mushrooms. I don't need it going up there to no man's land. I need iron. Yeah, we don't actually have enough people carrying stuff around. What we really need is, again, more carriers. First. Fine, you guys can pop off that piece of road. This is all going to get modified more and more out here anyway, so really not a big deal. I need more people doing some work, sure. And yeah, because we're back in the desert, this is doing jack all again. Yeah. We got more workers. Seriously loading up with the workers. Look at these ones. And all water. We'll pick him up too. Leave no man behind, so we say. Yeah, let's go that way. Oh, never mind. Hang on, screw off. Die. That's what the game is telling me. We'll see where we go, and I think that's where we'll then pull the pin on this, because it's been going on for a little bit. A little bit longer than I thought, anyway, as always. Well, it's going to be like an hour and a half longer than I thought, but that's alright too. Yeah, this is beautiful, this is going on down here. I still need the farm up here as well. Not going to be a full-size farm, that's for sure. Let's get... grow corn. Got compost up here as well, jeez. Too idle, there we go, that's better. Still got enough wood, still got enough stone. Corn. Why are you planting cacti? These guys are just planting whatever. They're just like, yeah, dude, just slap it up. It's all good, man. We got water coming in on this side. No way to think that we're going that way around. Yeah, if we get corn growing and we have corn coming into this. This place needs to be harvested. Yeah, we're going straight on. We're going into the mountain ranges. They're going from like tropical, you could say, in the ocean, to desert, which is on the other end, into the mountains, which are pink, which is cold. So, yeah, I'm going to start ripping the cacti out. I'll go back to beetroots. I'm about to plant that. We've got corn up here as well. Let's say tomatoes grow fine there, so we might get some tomatoes going, but we haven't had beetroots in a bit, so do beetroots. Oh, fish. I mean, cooking all the fish, that's why. Mushrooms are slowly but surely doodling out as well, so. What do we got? Berries, tomatoes. Berry and tomatoes. Cool. Fuck. Bad place, people. Bad place. I don't know why this thing wanted to go this way. But that is enough of that, to be honest. I could sit here for another eternity playing this, to be honest. I'm not going to even lie. A droplet, I could sit here for another age playing this. Yeah, we need to kind of switch from the wheat to other stuff, but we don't have enough space to store the wheat. That is our problem. We have so much wheat that we have problems storing the stuff. Because wheat, as you can see, basically growing most things, unless it's like super one way or the other. What are you guys growing? Beetroot, jeez. Gonna be beety around here. What are you guys growing? Beet. Tomato. I'll switch you to tomatoes. I need one of them doing something different. But yes, we are literally overflowing, overstuffed with this stuff. As far as I can tell, they have stuck flour into every zone. This thing is so stuffed that it's not even working. Dudes are on like strike, like no more. Yeah, see, cold times arrive. It'd be good to switch this one back to my eel shrooms again. Nice. 2 people idle. That's because all my workers are idle. Carriers and stuff. Don't actually need that many, but when you really get it going, then you kind of do need that many. So it's what is enough and what is too much. But maybe we'll pick up some knowledge. But yeah, was it people? It's been awesome. I can just keep going. I love this game. This game is me. It's relaxed. It's chill. It's just it's an adventure to go through it, people. But our adventure will stop here before we do anything else that's dumb. So, just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching, especially the new people. Please consider subscribing. Everybody, consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if there's something you really like about it. If there is something, you know, whatever, just feedback on the channel. A smiley face. I appreciate all these things. I will always reply to it all as well. So, with that as well, yeah, check out the options for memberships, the merge store for some cool stuff that has just been released with new stuff coming, and consider donating like my man Tara from Gorilla Crew. It all keeps me on the air and keeps me going. Gives me a little something in the day to get through it. But with that said, people, it was another epic, chill night of gaming, and I look forward to doing it again tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 AM Brisbane time for War Thunder. We will probably have another midday go at some GTA possibly, and then tomorrow night we are back to Stardew Valley, unless my Animal Crossing, I say Animal Planet, no, my Animal Crossing game arrives, because yes, there's been a massive request for Animal Crossing on this channel, and we are this close to getting it, so I'm just waiting for basically the thing to be delivered. It came halfway across the country, and then we can play that. Never played it, never played any of the Animal Crossings, and I know there's one's on the Wii, one's on the DS. Is there one on the Wii U? I'm not sure. But I'm talking about the latest one for the Nintendo Switch, of course. But, well, that's it anyway, people. Have an awesome time. Stay blessed, stay awesome, and catch you tomorrow for the next one. See you guys.